I knew how to get my shout on cue. I knew how to give him some tongue. I knew how to do the church game. But I was still bound. And we have adapted to bondage. We know how to shout on key. We know how to go to church every Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday, whatever. But we still bound. We know how to look the part and still not be the part. We know how to say, yes, I'm blessed, Lord, and highly favored, and go home and curl up in a fetal position wanting to die. We know how to suffer in silence. And we cannot blame all of that on the world teaching us that. Because when it comes to issues in the church, we don't talk about it. All we talk about is, you're going to be okay. Stay with that one that's beating you upside your head. Just pray about that you can stay in an abusive situation. The devil is a liar. That we have to cover up. We have to cover up the things that we've endured. We have to cover up. I remember telling, they were up doing a testimony time, and everybody was getting up saying that they were free from this and free from that, and God had delivered them. And I got up and told them, man of God, that God had healed my heart from having those 2 abortions. And afterwards, I'll never forget, the first lady of the church said, we don't talk like that in here. She said, you keep that kind of stuff to yourself. We don't tell nothing like that. You know what that did? That put me on a downward spiral. Because I thought if I could not share it with the church about Jesus healing me, then I might as well just shut up. If I'm not welcome there, I'm not welcome anywhere. But then God opened a door in a jail. Yeah, he did. He opened up an opportunity for me to go and minister to women in jail. And it was there God said, open your mouth and you tell them about you being raped. You tell them about the covers that you are wearing. You tell them about the things that you have went through. You tell the women about the abortion. He said, and watch what I'll do. And I remember the first time I began to share that in jail. And I said, did an altar call. And I said, if there's any woman in here who has ever been through sexual abuse, who have been through molestation, rape, or I said any kind of perversion. I said, if you've been through an abortion, I want you to come up here. And 99% of the women ran to the altar. And I knew then, I said, oh God. Oh, it's bigger than a church building. We are the church. And wherever you send us, we're supposed to make an impact. Because that's our spirit of apostolic prophetic influence. You know what? We get back on a lot of prophetic words. But what are we doing with the words? What do you do with the word when the prophet comes in and releases the word to you? Do you walk with your prophetic word? Or you put those prophetic words into you? Because we become little prophetic junkies. That seems to be all that we want. God has more for us. Some of us need to go back to that last word that we got last year and begin to walk with that word, because the enemy wants to talk you out of it. He wants you to cover it up. He wants you to cover it up. But we come to retrieve some stuff. Get it back. So I laid underneath covers for so long, not thinking that God could use somebody like me. I laid under the lie of the devil, covered up. I laid right there. I laid under the covers of brokenness, under the covers of shame, under the covers of false identity, under the covers of blame. We saw that when Adam partaked willingly of that, he blamed Eve. He said, Lord, the woman you gave me some. Well, he took it. Blame came in. And today we're still blaming people for why we covered up. Listen, I know your mom and daddy may never left you. But we cannot stay in that place for 75 years and not be whole. There comes a time when we got to say, yes, this happened to me, but I'm taking off the fig leaves. I'm taking off the fig leaves. My husband walked out. I'm taking off the fig leaves. I'm not going to mourn over this. But when Moses died, God told Joshua to get up. How long are you going to mourn for him? Why? Because the work had to continue on. I hear the Spirit of the Lord say, there's some things that must continue on concerning your life. So we have all of these colors. And we make our bed so pretty. The bed today going to represent us. Cover girls. Cover girls. When we think about cover girls, we think about the girls on the magazines. Flossy, glossy, pretty outfits. Hair all intact in place. Photoshop real good. Looking the part. And that can be us as cover girls in the house of God. I would fight with my husband on Saturday and go to church Sunday morning like nothing happened. Like I ain't cussed him out nothing. Come. How y'all doing? Wonderful. Come. All made up, beautiful suit. I loved back then the big pretty hats. Come. And nobody could see the difference. I remember growing up as a little girl, my dear. The mothers of the church would tarry with us. Mothers of the church would say, sit down. Pull your dress down. That skirt too short. Wear your foundational garments, they would tell us. We don't want to hear that now because we say the mothers of the church are being judgmental. Everything now is, you can't judge me. You can't judge me. When the Bible says that the older women are to teach us. Teach the younger. We just don't want to teach because we want to do what we want to do. Covers. Somebody will probably say, oh, Prophetess up there judging. I'm not judging, I'm truthing. Covers. Covers. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I have lived. I am 53 years old, and for the better part of my life, I have lived covered. Not that I didn't love Jesus, not that he didn't love me, but I take that back, not lived, existed covered. Because there is a difference between existence and living. And the Lord in his word says, I came to give you life and to give it to you more abundantly. And you cannot live abundantly covered. They told us in the church, fake it till we make it. I hate that. I used to say it all the time, but I don't have to fake nothing until I make it. All I got to do is believe God, trust him, obey him, and receive it, and walk out the truth of his word, even in a process time. So we got all of these colors, and we made it up, got the bed all made up with the pretty pillows. Because you know when we make ourselves up, we got to adorn ourselves with extra. Anybody catch that in the spirit? That when we make stuff up and make ourselves up, then we got to adorn it with some extra. See, Dr. Cheryl, my friend, my sissy, it's not enough for me to come with just this little red dress on floral this morning. I had to adorn myself with my makeup. I had to adorn myself, make sure my nails were cute. I had to adorn myself with my wig. I had to adorn. So when you make yourself up in the spirit, the devil gonna give you some more adornment. On top of the covers, he gonna adorn you with the pillows. He gonna adorn you with some stuff. He'll adorn you with shame. He'll let you stay in a root of cover of rejection, and then he'll adorn it with shame. He'll adorn it with distrust. He will adorn it with some stuff. He said, God said, you gotta take off the adornments. I gotta go through the layers of some stuff. That underneath this thing, there's a cover of rape. But now, I got all these covers and I got some adornment. Now I may be promiscuous. Now I may have this feeling of inadequacy, but the root of rape is underneath. See, we've gotten so used to just talking about the symptoms. I'm so glad that Jesus didn't come to get rid of symptoms. He came to get rid of systems. He came to destroy systems. The system of sin. He came to destroy the root. We be going to the doctor. They don't do nothing but treat the symptoms. That's why stuff be coming back. We need the root destroyed. Because if the root destroyed, the symptoms will flee. So we got all of these adornments up on us, representing that cover, that fig leaf stuff. This is a big one. Look at that. What could this represent? Anybody want to be brave and yell out something? Yeah, this is called. What is it covering up? What does it represent? I'll name one. How about abandonment? Anybody ever dealt with abandonment issues before? Mama didn't want me. Daddy didn't want me. Abandonment. And the Spirit of the Lord and His freedom is not right there. So 45 years later, I'm still dealing with not being wanted. So I bring that into every relationship. Now I don't trust anybody. God can send me a great mate. Godly from Him, but because mom and daddy didn't love me and mom and daddy didn't want me, I'm going to say I do to the man, but I'm going to carry this on my back. See, I did that. I carried the weight of rejection with me into my marriage. And Greg could tell me one thing, but guess what was on my back? The weight. Baby, I love you. I'm never going to leave you. Yes, you are. You're going to be just like all the rest of them. Why was I saying that? Because I still had the cover on me. Still had this cover on me. Still had that weight of rejection, that weight of abandonment on me. Oh, come on, stay with me. Covers. We know how to be cover girls, flossing up, but waited. And we're not weighted with the glory, we're weighted with wounds. Weighted. So here we are. Got another cover on top of that cover. Now this cover. Greg could see that the results of me weighted with rejection. Now here's anger. Christie, why you got so much anger? Because that rejection and abandonment was part of it. Why you snapping off? Why you got an attitude about everything? Why can't nobody tell you nothing? Why you buck authority? Did authority figure abuse you in some type of way? Do you know that abandonment issues will cause you to have anger problems? You will snap out and you just the way I am. You just gonna, no, that ain't the way that you are. That's not the way that God purposed you to be. Amen. It's what you have learned to cover up. You have to remember, we have to remember that Satan deceived Eve. He molested them out of their identity. Molested goes beyond just sexual molestation. Molested means to disturb. And when we were at the hotel room, I thank God for confirmation because they had the little thing that you put on the door that said, do not disturb. Well, underneath it said, molest. Do not molest. In other words, do not disturb. He disturbed. The enemy will disturb you out of your peace. He will disturb you out of your purpose. He'll disturb you out of your destiny. He'll disturb you out of your identity. He brings forth a molestation. He brings forth disturbance. Because he doesn't want us to know who we really are. He wants you to walk in the false identity, believing that because you were abandoned, that now abandonment is your identity. He wants you to believe that because you were abandoned and you have anger issue, that that's all there is to you. But I come to tell you that the devil is a liar. You are who God says that you are. You are the one that he died for. Yes, these things happen to us, but it doesn't make us who we are. So we have all of these issues. All of these colors. And sometimes when we're in settings, even like this, and the Lord begins to prick our hearts and wants to yank this stuff off of us, because we become one with it and held on to it so long, we will stay right here and say, I don't want to be free. We sing freedom, Cheryl. We talk freedom. We pray freedom. But when it comes to walking out freedom, when it comes to us being delivered, because we become one with the bondage is all that we know. I don't want to get rid of it. I remember, and I tell this a lot, but I remember when the young girl was kidnapped. Oh my goodness, and I can't really think of her name right now, but I love this girl. I would pray for her day in and day out. Yeah, Elizabeth Smart. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I would pray for Elizabeth Smart all the time when she got kidnapped from her room. And I could remember I was gone somewhere and my husband called me and he said, baby, you need to come home. I said, is everything all right? He said, yes, everything is fine. He said, but you need to come home. Well, when I came home, I walked in, he had the TV on, and he said, look, Elizabeth Smart had been found. I laid down in the floor and I began to weep and I began to rejoice. And all that day, that whole day and that night, all I could do was watch all the news broadcasts telling the story of how Elizabeth Smart had been retrieved from her capture. Oh, can I prophetically tell you that God is saying, I got to retrieve you for what has taken you captive. I got to retrieve you. I come to retrieve you from your captors on today. And so they begin to talk about Elizabeth Smart and they begin to tell her story. And it was a policeman that began to share with the people. He said, when I saw Elizabeth Smart, I knew it was her. The news person said, how in the world did you know it was her? He said, because we had her case. He said, I had studied her case. He said, matter of fact, he said, I told Elizabeth, I'm here to take you home. And Elizabeth kept denying. She kept on saying, I'm not Elizabeth Smart. He said, yes, you are. She said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you are. She said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you are. She said, how could you be so sure that I am Elizabeth Smart? He said, because I've been working your case a mighty long time. He said, I've been studying your case. I've been studying your face. I know everything about you. I know know the outline of what you look like. He said, I got inside your head. He said, I know that you are Elizabeth Smart, and I am here to take you back from your family. Elizabeth Smart began to cry, and she began to go towards the policeman, and she began to ask him, what in the world is going to happen to my captors? She was more concerned about the people that had held her captive than she was about going home. And they had a psychologist on there that said, why did Elizabeth just run? Why did she go on to the policeman when he first said, I know who you are. I'm here to deliver you from your captors. She began to tell them. She said, well, the reason why Elizabeth didn't run to him, the reason why Elizabeth kept denying that it really wasn't her, that this not me, because she had become one with her captor. She said, what we call that is Stockholm Syndrome. I was in the bed, woman of God, but when she said Stockholm Syndrome, I leaped out of the bed and I began to scream. And I knew that I had become one because I saw it in the spirit with some things that I had been going through, some things that had held me captive. I began to have spiritual Stockholm Syndrome. And can I just say today that some of you in here looking at me, but you are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome in the spiritual self because you have become one with your very captor. You have become one with the very thing that Jesus came to set you free from. And because you went through it, you think that's your identity. Because you went through, you become one with it. And now that's all I know. So my behavior corresponds to what I believe. If we're going to have a shift, we need one in the mind in the body of Christ. Because when the mind begins to shift and when it begins to get it aligned with the kingdom and the king, we'll begin to know who we are. So we got all of these colors. This is a pretty one. Look how decorative it is. Just give me broken. Just give me a man. Make him fine, handsome, Lord. Ladies, we are more than breasts, legs, and thighs. Men can get that at KFC. Churches, Popeyes. We always talk about what the man should bring to the table. What you bring? Are you bringing wholeness? Or a lot of weight? Dead weight at that. We got to be whole. Because after a while, breast, legs, and thighs is all good and fine. But hey, that ain't going to keep no marriage. I used to do events, weddings all the time, and I would ask the women because they so excited about the wedding ceremony. And I said, baby, I can spend thousands of your dollars. I can make it as beautiful as you want. But at the end of the day, after the wedding, what's your marriage going to look like? Because we've been taught as women to have the fairy tale wedding. That's fine. But what about a kingdom marriage? Yeah. I ain't talking about the marriage like I used to be so mad at Greg because I based my marriage off of soap operas. He ain't coming in scooping me up off the floor. He ain't coming in all these flowers and stuff and chocolate every day. This ain't like Erica Kane, Susan Lucci. This ain't like all my children. Why he ain't treating me like that? And Greg said, girl, that's fairy tale. It's real life right here. Go in there and cook. Cook! Amen. Wash them dishes. Yeah, wash them dishes. Breast, legs, and thighs, you better know how to cook. You need to know how to clean. You need to know how to take care of them. Listen, it's not just enough for us to be able to carry the seed in the natural of a husband. We got to know how to carry the seed of his purpose in our wombs and destiny. I know that you can't slay, but can you pray away demons? Can you stand in the gap for your husband? Can you make up the hedge for him? Can you be a helpmeet to him? for a man. And ask God to prepare you for a husband. Because you can get a man a dime a dozen. We can. Trust me. My little widow self got them in my inbox and I'm cutting them off. Get away from me. You're not missing to distract me. No. If and when that time comes, it'll be God. Amen. I'm not listening to be distracted by no demons that come to take me, detour my life, and put more covers on me. I'm trying to get out from under covers. I ain't ready for that. But if and when the time comes, I'll be ready. So we got pretty adornments. Listen, watch the pretty distraction. The serpent looked real good to Eve. Do you know snakes will get in your garden of destiny and they'll look real handsome and real good and strapping thighs and strong and strength and all that different stuff, but it is to disrobe you. It is to molest you out of your purpose and destiny. It's to molest you out of your garden. Distractions are real. And it's time for us to regain our focus. Matter of fact, I'm just going to say this cover right here is a cover of distraction. Do you know the enemy will have you busy working in a garden, tilling, plowing, that ain't even yours? It's not even your purpose. It's not your destiny. That's why they running out on Facebook playing them games, telling themselves they're apostles and prophets and all this stuff, and they go out and get them cards and they trying to preach stuff and they trying to do this and do the work of it, and they may not even be called into that because he'll let you want it. Show you what it looked like. When did ministry become glamorous? When did it become glamorous? Because apostles and prophets, they were being beheaded. It cost them their life. They were about turning the world upside down for Jesus. They weren't about raping the sheep. They weren't about mammon. And what's my next gig? I didn't even know ministry was a gig. I thought it was all about Jesus and his glory. Yes. I thought it was about being grateful. It's an honor. It's humility. It brings you to your knees to be able to stand in front of people. There's a stricter judgment the Bible talks about when we are teachers. There's accountability and responsibility for us to get a microphone. Why everybody wants this? A mic. But don't nobody want to pick up a mic. I saw the woman of God. I saw the women of God in this house. They were vacuuming. They were doing stuff behind the scenes. They were doing stuff where they wasn't being noticed. They were making the house ready. They were accommodating. But now all you wanted folk that'll be in the forefront with a microphone so that they can show up and all of that different stuff. When you gonna put down the mic and pick up your mom? Can your pastor trust you? Not with a microphone in your hand, but with a mop and a bucket in your hand.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
It's about service.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Can God trust us in somebody else's vineyard? But you know, it's my time now. I just got to do. But you know what? In order to be a good leader, we have to learn how to be submissive followers.
Amen.
We gotta learn. And you know what that does? It begins to strip us from covers. Cheryl, I've been to the church that I belong to in Texarkana. My pastor was amazing. Pastor Isaac Beecher. And I can remember I had to work nursery. I don't like kids like that. Oh. They like to touch, you know. I'd be like, all these little kids, and I would always get sick afterwards because they would have colds. And I would get it, and I'd be like, be like, gee, and I remember one day, shoot, got me traveling, preaching, and got a prophetess, Christie, going back here in this room. I said, you who? Ooh, that's the name. Like, what? But he did brought correction to me real quick. Because when you serve the least of them, you're serving him. And I'm saying that to say, we can get the big head. We can get in pride. We can think that it's all about us. We can get caught up in titles. The fivefold was never meant to be titles, they're functions. Snakes in the garden. Fig leaves of pride and arrogance. False humility. Fig leaves. All I see in the spirit right now is fig leaves. And God wants to take us. I want my fig leaves off. Adam said, we were naked. When God asked me, he said, where art thou? It wasn't like God didn't know where they were hiding. Exactly, he knew. But you know what he was saying? You don't look like me no more. You created in my image and likeness, but some perversion that came in. Where art thou? Where my image in you? Where my likeness in you? Where art thou? God is saying, where art thou, woman of God? You got some stuff on you that I ain't said is yours. Why are you trying to model something? Then it creates you to model gloom. I created you to model my glory. Where my glory at? Adam said, we hid from you because we were naked. God said, who told you that you were naked? Who told y'all that y'all were naked? Who told you that you had to be adorned with all of these colors? Who told you that you had to be adorned with the cover of pretense? That I got to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. That I have to pretend that I'm not hurting. That I have to pretend that I got everything all together. That I have to pretend so that I can fit in that clique in the church. It's not about cliquedom, it's about kingdom. Thank God just hit something. You know why? Because we do have cliques in houses. And that's sad. And I turned somersaults for a long time, trying to fit into this one. Then when they wouldn't receive me, I was running over here. Maybe I'll just camouflage myself like a